Hello, it's me, Troubadour, and we are playing the brand new revamped Star Pack. Let's freaking go. I didn't play much of the test server, I barely played test server all the last few months, so really this whole pack is brand new to me. I'm super excited to try out all these fun new pets, new synergies. There's lots of pets that had their abilities changed and tweaked, and honestly, after playing, about 15-20 games today, it is really fun. I think Team Wood Games did a great job with the pack, so I'm super excited. But this video here, this is actually my first time playing the new Star Pack. This is my very first game. But yeah, we're just gonna see what happens and see if we can get some interesting teams going. Early on, it got kind of a strawberry thing going on, but we pick up the tuna. So the tuna, basically, for every time it's hurt, it will give +1 attack and health to a random friend whenever it faints. That includes whenever it gets hurt in the shop from things like Leech, and it'll carry that over to battle and give you more stats whenever it fades, which is super nice. You also see the strawberry going into effect there. Strawberry has been changed. The whole strawberry archetype has been reworked. It's now more of a thing you can go in and out of. It's not like a full-on archetype thing. You don't have to worry about crazy Shubo skilling kind of thing anymore, which is really nice. But it also has its own ability where whenever the pet with the strawberry perk faints, it'll give +1 attack and health to the backmost friend, which is really nice. Because now you can have a reason to buy strawberry other than just running strawberries. At least it actually does something. There's another opposing tuna team here. Unfortunately, we lose, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and level up here on turn 5. And I'm going to grab the donkey, the Star Pack Classic. Donkey brings the backmost enemy to the front once your friend faints, 1, 2, or 3 times per battle. And honestly, it's really underrated. It's really fun, and they added some new push synergies. So we already had this certain push synergy here. You see where the donkey pushes the pet to the front, and then the iguana will snipe the push pet for a couple damage. We already had that, but now we got some new and interesting pets to work with the push archetype, which I've really enjoyed. So we're going to be kind of going for that here. Now we find more tunas. I think we find 3 or 4 tunas in the shop this turn. So this is the point where I'm like, okay, I kind of got to go for level 3 tuna now. We see another opposing tuna. I think it's just a pretty popular pig because it's pretty easy to understand. It's got obvious synergies, all that kind of stuff. And we barely take the draw, but that's okay. But yeah, we're going to be looking for some good stuff on level up here. We have 2 different levels we can go for. We find the Ibex, which is what I'm really looking for my donkey, and a Shoebill. So the Ibex, whenever enemy is hurt or pushed, it'll remove 70% of its HP from it. So you can see it doing that to the Kiwi bird there. But it comes really helpful whenever you use it with stuff like donkey and get to higher levels and can just start removing HP like crazy. And the Shoebill here, now the Shoebill, instead of wide scaling pets that hold a strawberry, it'll remove the strawberry of the nearest friend ahead and give it a decent amount of stats. I was just doing that because, it's kind of going away from the strawberry thing. Might as well grab a Shoebill, get a little more stats on my tuna because I really want to make those stats fly in battle. Now with the double donkey here, we're going to get 2 pushes here. Well, we would have if we hadn't, one of them hadn't just died. We get Ibex by the opponent here, but our level 3 tuna stats are just way too much. So now the tuna's giving +3 attack, +3 health to as many friends as it gets hurt during battle. That's a weird way to phrase it. Basically, how many times it gets hurt in battle, it'll give +3 attack and health to that many friends, which is pretty cool. Or friends that many times. You can hit the same friends more than once. But we grab the Leech here, so now we can trigger it in the shop as well, which is super handy. Face an opposing team going for Starfish. Starfish is like a huge... Starfish is really fun now. I've been trying to keep myself from buying Starfish every turn. Starfish does this thing where if you sell a pet level 3, it gives stats to your whole team. And if the level 3 pet had 10 attack or higher, it'll give triple stats. So if you can build up a big sell pet and then get a Starfish, you can really pivot super well into the late game, which is really nice. Here I'm just going to slow down to show you kind of the interactions. You see the Mantis gets hurt, and so it gets hurt by the Ibex, or gets its HP reduced. The Sabertooth now summons Mammoths whenever it faints, and it'll summon more Mammoths at higher levels. And then you can see the tuna here, it kept its hurt triggers that it's gotten in the shop so far between turns. It's gotten hit by the Leech a couple times, but it's kept that throughout the rest of the turn. So it's gotten leashed twice, and so now it's just got permanent 2 triggers even before it heads into battle, which is super cool. We're gonna put cheese on it. I would put a pepper on it, just guarantee an extra hurt trigger, but then we get destroyed by the Leech instantly, so might as well put a different food perk on it. We face an opposing team kind of going for like a level archetype. They've also got the saber-tooth mammoth. Now, if you're a fan of the old saber-tooth, they actually added a brand new pet called the heartbeat eagle into customs. That's literally the old saber-tooth, except with a trigger limit of 3 times per turn. And it's actually free for anybody. I don't think it's actually attached to the star pack. I think it's just like in the customs pool along with like Jerboa and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. But we got to get our Ibex to level 2, so now it's going to trigger twice. So as you can see, I have it here. Orca reduced to 1 HP, Sparrow reduces to 3 HP, and then we're just going to get a bunch of stats from the Tuna. They get a Walrus from the Orca, which is really scary, but we're still with a win. Also, interesting interaction there. The Stork with the Strawberry. The Stork fainted and summoned a pet, and then the Strawberry still gave +1 attack and health to the summoned pet, even though like it was from the Stork that was already dead. That's really interesting. We face a Fairy Armadillo here. It's a pet I want to use. When it gets hurt, it gets permanent health and then gets transformed into like a fairy ball that takes reduced damage, which is pretty cool. We also face a giant anteater here, which is really scary. But thanks to our Pepper, we take the win. Let's go. Pepper's still as amazing as always. At this point, I'm just kind of going to stick with the squad I have. I've got really fun pets here. Oh, I forgot to mention some of the stuff. Yeah, celery's new food. The baguette, I've got baguettes, I don't know. On the Sabertooth, it removes the food perk of the frontmost enemy at this before attack or whatever, which is pretty cool. We're gonna get a bunch of stats here and we take the win. Dude, Donkey and Ibex are tearing up the back line. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, we're at 8 wins. Just grab more peppers, you know, might as well, because my Tuna is just gonna give him a whole bunch of stats whenever it faints, which is super nice. I think my Tuna's probably at like 6 or 7 triggers now, just permanently. And look at that, we get face an Ammonite here. It's a pet I want to use. With Fate, transforms the frontmost friends into Mimic Octopus, which is kind of like a regular octopus in superautopets, but it does less damage but targets the lowest health enemy. We actually survive on 1 HP, which is crazy. You can actually trigger the Ammonite in shop with things like Pill and Mantis to like transform pets in the shop into a Mimic Octopus, which is super cool interaction. And we get our Ibex to level 3 as well. So we have 2 of the brand new pets to level 3. We're going to head into the last battle here. Can we get it done? We face a different level 3 leech running with Kiwi, which is really interesting. They're getting some attack scaling thanks to that. We're going to reduce their HP. And then we're going to bring the backmost enemy to the front, get its HP reduced, which doesn't really matter because of the pepper, but we'll still take the stats. But I think we're going to clean up this strawberry squad pretty well, especially because we bring oh, we do it again. Larry, level 3 Ibex. We destroy the what's it called? We destroy the pheasant there, which is really nice. And then with our pepper here, we're going to faint the ants, and we're going to live on 1 HP. Let's freaking go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. This is my very first Star Pack revamp game. Looking forward to having a lot of videos on the new pack coming out soon, so stay tuned. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, stay true.